Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is 2021. 2020 is finished and now it is time to see what 2021 has to offer. I want to start off with this right here, what you see on the screen. This is an airport. And as you see, everyone has on their mask and they are practicing social distancing as they stand in line. But then 30 minutes later, they are all packed together like sardines inside of the airplane that they were all waiting 6 feet apart to get on in line. They were waiting 6 feet apart in line to get onto this plane where they're going to be elbow to elbow. Hardly any room to spare. So, someone needs to help me make this make sense. There is a documentary that was put out basically talking about Planet Lockdown. If I remember, I will put the link in the description area. As a matter of fact, it is a very interesting documentary. I shared it on the channel here in the community area. I shared it on Facebook. It's a woman named Catherine Austin Fitts. She has a full interview and she is talking about the Planet Lockdown. So if you feel the need to go and take a look, I would say that would be a good idea just to hear her perspective on things. Some of the things she is saying is really tripped out. Okay. When I saw this picture, when I saw this image, that is what came to mind for me. I saw the image of the people standing so far apart, doing their mandatory 6 feet apart with their mask on, waiting in line to get their tickets so that they can board an airplane 30 minutes later. And there's no such thing as 6 feet apart in an airplane. No such thing as 6 feet apart. Elbow to elbow. As you see, even in this image, there's barely space to walk up the aisle. That's how tight everything is in there. Another sister made a good point that I thought was worth mentioning. She pointed out that she wants to go to the library, but because of what's going on, the library is closed in her area. But Barnes and Noble is open. Now, you and I both know that when you go into a library, they're not that packed. There's not a lot of people who want to go sit up in a library. So you can't say that it's just too many people in there. So why is the library closed, but Barnes and Noble is open? Can a critical thinker please state for me the difference? Why? Why is Barnes and Noble open, but the library is closed? Another thing that I've noticed as well. Now, you and I both know that if there's a viral infection, you can't really say that children can't really say that, because children get and other germs and illnesses. And even when we had, all of the different viral things that happened in history, like the Spanish flu and all of these, children were not exempt. But what I am noticing is that when you go to the grocery stores, I will see parents with masks on, but children and babies, they don't have on anything. Have any of you noticed that? Because they were told that children aren't affected as much. Who can say that? Who can make that determination on some type of viral infection? Who can tell you? Who has that authority to say who will and will not be affected by something? I need someone to help me make this stuff make sense, because it's not making sense to me. Where children are walking around in stores, in the public, no mask, no anything, but the parents have on masks. And then also, they are saying that families should not gather for the holidays. But many schools are open. And you have 30 or more students in the classroom? But you can't have family gather for the holidays? Somebody make this make sense. Now, we know that something is happening in the world, but someone needs to help us understand the logic of how certain group atmospheres are okay, but some are not. Why is it okay for Barnes & Noble to be open, but not the library? Why is it okay for people to pack together in airplanes like sardines, but they can't stand too close to each other in line as they wait for the plane ticket to get on that airplane? All right. These are just questions that many people have. Many people are asking. And so we're just curious. What are your thoughts on this, family? In the comment section, tell me what your thoughts are. Inquiring minds want to know. That's all we're doing. That's what a lot of people are doing. We just want to know what's going on. And as far as the Planet Lockdown with Catherine Austin Fitts, make it make sense. Is what this woman saying is true? I'm done with this. In the comment section, leave your comments. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share and like this video. And with that, I'm finished. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.